guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you watch this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I am glad you are here. Real quick shout out and thank you to channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to anybody who subscribes to the channel, anybody who comes in, who checks out my knife, my EDC content. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you're so inclined and you like the content, if you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, it really does help me out. Today, I've got a real impressive, cool review on a little knife that I knew was coming, that I kind of requested to check out, but I did not expect to be as impressed with it. So this, in a long and short, just to get to the bottom of it, is a CJRB Pyrite Light. So this knife, when I did the unboxing, I thought this was a G10, but it's actually FRN on the scale. Very, very thin FRN scale, but it has a very nice steel liner, so it feels very solid. I cannot flex that no matter how hard I squeeze, so it's a solid knife for a light model, right? So the Pyrite, I've owned several Pyrites. That's not a cut, that's a tippy scratch, I apologize. But I've owned several Pyrites. The first one I bought was the titanium, which was kind of a unique bird. I'll try to link that review in this description at the end. But that's the one that I got from Atlantic, whoever they are. But it was that weird one that only had the titanium skin. And then when I reached out to Russell, he said that one, he wasn't even aware it had been released for sale. It was a proto, but I gave it away on Friday Night Flicks. I picked up a regular Pyrite in the Wharncliffe when it came out. I think they called it the Cleaver with the micarta handle. And then I picked up the Pyrite Mini. And I've got reviews to all those guys on the site. They were all great knives. I really liked each of them. I thought they were, you know, right up there with the best budget knives that I've experienced. Well, this one is not disappointing at all. This actual Pyrite Light, I will tell you right now, at $39.99. I think it comes in two different colors. I will link the CJRB site to this exact knife, this blue, kind of this FRN blue and black. And then I've got an Amazon link that has this one and I think maybe like an olive drab, dark olive, and black. I think it comes in two configurations. But I believe, without a doubt, it is my favorite Pyrite yet for a couple of different reasons. The first being the action. It's a button lock. I did the spine whack test, even though I think spine whack tests are stupid in a way. I mean, your lock shouldn't fail, right? I agree. Spine whacking to me takes a little far, but this one does great. The action is so snappy. You've got thumb studs, whether I reverse flick those studs or use my thumbs. If you guys have followed the channel, I'm not a very good thumb stud deployer. My thumb is very clumsy. I'm more of a reverse flicker. This one works for both. The grip on this knife, both the inside grip, which the inside grip I look at from this dimension right here to this dimension, is very comfortable for me. And then I also have this choil that I can fully use. Now, the light is, I don't have an OG Pyrite to compare this to, but if I'm not mistaken, this blade stock is thinner. This is some of the thinnest CJRB blade stock, AARPM 9, I have seen. Tall, flat grind, and guys, I thought the Civivi Quibic, I think it was slicey. I wish I still had the Quibic here. I've also given it away because I believe the blade stock on this knife might be some of the thinnest that I've seen in a budget brand, right? So this blade stock comes in at 0.0955, and behind the edge, .0150. This is at the top of the bevel. 0.0085. 0.0110. But let me get some paper and just show you what it does. And I've cut so much cardboard with this. Whoops. Alright guys, I'm failing as a paper guy. This paper is kind of moist. It's been raining here. I apologize. It has been therapeutically slicey. And again, like I say, I put it through a lot of cardboard. And we're going to grab some cardboard here in just a second. But I think that paper's just been sitting out. Let's try something. I think it's got a little bitty spot where it may have hit something. It's definitely not rolled. And again, I've not sharpened this yet, not stropped it. But I have been checking it out, right? I've been using it, been wearing it out. I've been using it on both paper, on wood. I don't think I can show you. It's kind of hard to show the progress, but this is my wood testing stick where I test a lot of this stuff. And for lack of better terms, what I do is I just work on some of the different, this is like a whittling stick type deal that I started out with, just trying, testing out. And it just gives me, without having a huge testing service or testing setup was really the word I was looking for, I can see how this guy is going to perform, how the point does. But how it's going to work through some harder materials. So with that in mind, let's cut some cardboard. Because my point is, for a light knife, for a work knife, this, I think, is a great alternative or a great choice. Maybe a great choice is the word I'm looking for. Let's do this. Use our tip. I love the tip of this knife. It is so utilitarian. Get some tape on it. But it's very slicey. And I know from sharpening a RPM 9 before that this, thrown on my TS Prof at about 17 degrees, it'll take me no time to refine this edge, and it'll probably cut even better after I've put a fresh edge on it than it will with a factory edge. But a great knife. The action's fantastic. Let's do a few size comparisons. Next to the Benchmade Bug Out. And so VV Baby Banter. A Sharpie marker. And a Spyderco PM2. So it's going to be like the regular pyrite. It's going to be the same size lengthwise as the Bug Out. It's going to come in a little bit thinner than the Bug Out, both in scale and in clip protrusion there. Blade stock, very similar, but I would beg to vote this one of the sliciest little budget knives I've come in contact with. Now, it does have a reversible deep carry clip. Does have T8 hardware. I've not taken it apart yet because I haven't had to. Like I say, the plunge lock has absolutely no button stick. It's got great deployment, very snappy. Let's get some quick dimensions and then I'll show you guys how light this is. But it is going to come in right over 7.5 inches overall, with right under a 3.5 inch blade. The cutting area is going to be exactly 3 inches. The inside grip, right here to right here, is going to be, I'm going to call that a comfortable 3 1/4 from right here to right here. It's actually closer to 3.5. And then to our choil inside grip, I'm going to give that a comfortable 4 1/4 from right here to right here. So I think it would fit a lot of different hands. I know it fits my hand very, very well. Again, bug out sized for an EDC, light duty, great cutter. I'm a big fan. And at $39.99, I just think it's great. Again, I thought this was G10 until I did the research on it, like read about it. And it's because these liners are so well done. There's no weight relief cut into these steel liners. So basically it's just a nice offset and helps balance the knife, I think, in a very pleasurable way. It makes it feel solid even though it is a lightweight knife. So guys, it comes in at 2.8 ounces with a 3-inch cutting area and about a 3 1/4 inch blade. So that comes in well under the ounce per inch ratio, so that tells you that it's a very light knife, and I'm here to tell you that it feels like a very solid knife. It does not feel like the early bug outs, no offense to those. It does not feel squishy or spongy, and I think that's because of the steel liner. You've got a couple of standoffs there, and you've got a very well built knife. So this is the CJRB Pyrite Light. CJRB did send this out for me to check out. I did request it. If I didn't like it, I would tell you straight up front. I'm just not crazy about it. It's light, it's janky. I don't think it's worth it. Guys, I think this is every bit a $40 knife. I'd pay an extra 10, 15 bucks for a knife like this because I think it's built well. I think it's designed well. Comes from a proven design and a lightweight model. When it feels as solid as a knife like this, I think it's nothing but a win. So this is the CJRB Pyrite Light. I'm a big fan. I like it. But then again, I've liked all the Pyrites, and for a budget knife at $39.99, which is the MAP price, I think it's a great deal. Guys, take a look at it. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. All I ever ask is please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.